Diamonds and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak wisdom is a rare jewel. I am that jewel. This is my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe as I am continuing to build up my subscribers. Help a girl out. Press that like button and subscribe to my channel, okay? This channel is all about spirituality, growth, and also my twin flame journey. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do a separate channel talking about my twin flame journey or keep it all together. As of for now, I'm going to keep it all together. So when you tune into my channel, you know either I'm talking about spirituality, growth, my twin flame journey, but you can definitely get some inspiration out of every video that I post. So this video, I wanted to talk about discovery and me passing another test in this twin flame journey or in this twin flame classroom, whatever you want to call it. But, and maybe a little bit of ranting in here. When you're a twin flame and you're on this journey, you know how we go to YouTube and we start searching out every video about what we're going through. I've watched hours and hours and hours, hundreds of hours of different videos. And this is what I've learned, that not one twin flame has all the answers. We all speak from our experience, but we all do have a lot in common. And you know, one of the things that is always talked about when you watch a twin flame video, they always tell you that you and your twin mirror each other. That used to bother me so much because I didn't quite understand. Well, today I understand that concept a little bit more. I was watching a video, and this twin flame guy, he's not in union yet, but he started to speak on how he was a king. And when his twin flame returned, she would have to be a queen. He's not accepting anything less. So I thought about that and I pondered that. And I said, exactly. When my twin returns, he has to be in his emperor, his higher self. You have to come correct this time. See, all the other times of us seeing each other and going through separation, seeing each other, going through separation, all those things were activating us to a higher self. All the learning process. When you reunite, unite, I just made up a word, reunite, unite, when you're back and forth with your twin, in and out, the connection does always stay there. But when you are in communication and out of communication, from my experience, what I've learned, those times that God allowed us to come together in union, whether it was a day, couple of days, a couple of weeks, those times were growing times, learning times. I took all those times every time he left, every time I had to block and unblock. Those times made me angry. But hearing the message that I heard yesterday changed something in me, because I figure like this: we've done enough growing back and forth, back and forth. Now, this time when we unite, you have to come correct. I have to come correct. I want to be in my empress state of mind. So when I am waiting for you to return, what I need to do is already be working in my empress body. I already need to have a flow for my life. I already need to be getting up, being the boss that I am. I need to be working my businesses. My kids need to be doing their life. We need to have a routine. We need to be rolling. We need to be already living. So when you return, I'm already in my emperor's state of mind. When you return, I expect you to be in your emperor state of mind. Because God has already allowed us to go in and out to grow. So now I believe this time is the longest time that my twin and I have been out of communication. We seen each other earlier in the year in January. Now we're at the end of the year. During this year, it hasn't been a lot of communication. A few days here, on and off. There's been a lot of blocking on my end. I'll be honest, that's another thing on the twin flame journey. When you start to watch videos, a lot of twins don't speak on their journey. I want to speak on mine because it is healing for me. But I've been the blocker because I've had things go on with me and my twin didn't contact me, and on important days didn't get contacted. And I'm like, is this on purpose? What is this about? I know it's out of fear of not feeling or being enough, or the fear of the connection, or whatever it is. I can't assume because we haven't communicated about who we are, what we are. So on my end, I've done a lot of blocking. 2 months here, 3 months there, 2 months here. So you can say this year has been not too much communication. But the times that we are not communicating, there's definitely a lot of growth going on my part. I believe there's growth going on his part too. How do I know? Because we are connected. And I could feel a difference. And sometimes I question that. Like, well, why haven't I heard from him? And you know what? My answer is he's not ready yet. He's not totally in his emperor state. And I'm not totally in my empress state. So the epiphany that I got yesterday was, let me be totally ready. Because if he was to come now, I would be kind of scrambling around trying to make it appear that I got it all together. And I don't. I do have some things together. My house is on a routine. I do certain things on a routine. But a lot of things I let fall by the wayside. My business is being a big thing that I kind of let fall by the wayside because I was going through grief. Me and my twin flame in and out of contact. If you're a twin and you're on this journey, you know how that feels. It's very hard to explain. And you can't talk to anybody about it but another person on this journey. So I'm at the point to where I'm not teary-eyed every day. I'm not laying in my bed every day. I'm not wondering and worrying. I am starting to live again, and I've been on this journey for 2 years now. So twin flames are arising, twin flames are waking up. And another thing that I've learned is that groups of twins are on a certain wave. So we may have a set of 25, 25, 25, 25. This set of 25, they may be on that first wave to awaken and start to do their work and change the world. Even before you are in union, the work is already being done. Because when you are growing and you are coming into your higher self, your spirit, your energy changes. That goes out into the universe and it starts to change. So you are already working, you are already in mission. And that's something else that I was concerned about. Like, I can't wait to be, because I'm excited to be a twin flame. It is very challenging. But the one thing that motivates me to keep me going is like, I'm ready to do this mission. I'm ready to do this work for God. I'm ready to hear, well done, good and faithful servant. You know, I'm more motivated that way. But I've come to realize is that I don't have to be in union before my service starts. My service began the day that I awakened. It's already moving. I'm already on the mission. And so when my twin flame and I come into union, then we are on a mission together. And whatever wave we are on, whatever group of twin flames we are on, that's what God is prepping us to do. So he'll nudge me to move a little faster in this area, and he's definitely going to nudge your person. So I finally understand the concept of mirroring. God is not going to um, let you outdo your twin and vice versa. It may look and appear that that person is not working and not doing their work. And that may be true. But if you are doing your work, if you are growing and moving fast, God is definitely going to nudge your person more and more and more so that he can kind of keep up, or the other one can kind of keep up, because you are on a wave. Your boat may be going next month. So God is going to get both of you ready and it'll come together. Beautiful plan. And I guess out of watching all these videos, I'm learning. And with me starting my own channel and me beginning to speak about my journey, I'm praying that it blesses someone else and that they can understand, because you hear all the videos, they start to piss you off because when you like, look, I'm doing my work, this person is not. It's very frustrating, but I got that epiphany yesterday. So I hope that you are getting that epiphany right along with me and deciding to stay off the journey. And I hope my mind doesn't change, because like 3 weeks ago, I was done. I was done. Like, bring me on in a soulmate, because this right here don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And we know the journey don't make no sense anyway. But my person, I was like, yeah, and God had to bring me to my right mind, my higher self mind, and calm me down and put me back on the journey. So I recommitted to being back on the journey. But God knew I would do that anyway. So here I am. God knew that I would accept the call. God knew that this is the life that I already planned. And now that I'm done with that topic, let me go on my little rant. So, when we are twins, we all have our specific journey. I believe some twins, well, this was my question. Are all twins going to come into union? And we all have our different opinions, but I'm in the belief of, what would be the point of, I kind of answered my own question in my mind, but what would be the point of us meeting the twin if we are not going to come into union? But I thought about all the in and outs, all the reunions, and then we separate. All those times that we come back together is actually coming into union. We may separate again and may come back into union again a year from now, a couple of months from now, whatever. So we all at one point have come in to union, whether it be a short period of time or a long period of time. I think the thing with twins is that we all do come into union at one point, but maybe we're not all meant to stay in union for ever, like a traditional relationship. That used to scare me, but if you're one of those twins that is going to come into union and have something like a traditional relationship, you kind of feel that in your spirit. You kind of have that knowing, and that's how it is for me and my twin. I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm like, I don't want to jinx it, but I really know that that is the case. I know that we have a special mission separately and a special mission together. I know, and I can feel with all of me that the union is going to happen, and our relationship is going to be traditional, but still very different because of this strong connection. And I always wonder what God is going to do with the connection, because some of us have the telepathic communication and all that, and me and my twin, we have that a little bit. I can feel him when something's wrong, he can feel me when something is wrong. That's a little scary sometimes when that's happening. And I wonder, what is God going to use that for? I believe when we are on our big ultimate mission, that there may be things that we have to do that we will have to separate from. But you know how the operator, when you call 911, how the dispatch lets the fire department or the police know the address to where they going. They let them know what's happening at that address that they're getting ready to go to. They keep them updated on the dispatch. So I believe that's what God is going to use that telepathic communication for when we are on a bigger mission, um, and the twins are separated somehow but still needs to communicate, needs to use that dispatch. I believe that's with the telepathic communication is going to come into play. So just my little rant of thoughts, but it's absolutely beautiful and a wonderful path to be on. um I don't know how I got chosen for it. It's really unique and really different. And I have my ups and downs today. I'm smiling, but that getting that epiphany really just blessed my life. I hope that it blesses you as well as this video and this channel. I am going to sign off here in a minute, but let me bring everything to closure because I was a little bit spacey. We as twin flames, you know, we're thoughts are like everywhere. Downloads are happening everywhere. But I thank God for that epiphany yesterday because it was definitely needed to help me understand this mirroring thing and that I'm not doing all the work. If I'm doing the work, my twin flame is doing the work because God is nudging him. Hey, she's in the 9th grade. You're still in the 3rd grade, buddy. Do your homework so you can go on and get up there to where you need to be. Okay, so you can kind of look at the mirroring thing like that. Sort of, because I know a lot of people explain it um, this way. If your twin has abandoned you, you're abandoning yourself. That absolutely irks me. Lord, I'm going to need another epiphany on that because I didn't abandon me. And that's why everybody's twin flame journey is so different and we can't judge. And there's a lot of twins that offer counseling sessions and they help you come into union and all this stuff. But then you are speaking and teaching from your experience when I'm a different twin. Okay? I'm in class of 2020. You may have been in class from 1980. I don't know. But here is the thing. Um, for my twin and I, the reason for me blocking, because I know if I was to answer this question and go along with what other people believe, they would say I abandoned myself when I blocked him and I abandoned the connection. Or, but no, my reason for blocking is when someone disrespects me or that person is still in their marriage, still, I'm not going to be a part of being a mistress. I'm not going to be a part of being a side chick. So I have to block you out. And I'm not allowing someone to view me on social media because I can actually feel my energy being stole. And yeah, so I can feel my energy being taken. I pop on my social media. You can look at your messenger. You can see who's viewing your page. Um, and so that would bother me. You're not talking to me, you're not communicating with me, but you're on my page looking at me. I feel like you should not be able to look at my life from the sidelines and zap my energy, or in your mind still have the fantasy thought of me. That's like being in an invisible relationship with me and I'm not getting none of the benefits. You are only benefiting. So it's almost like you're using a bridge to the connection and you don't have to do your work. You still get to get a piece of my life. So for me, Blocking is a way for me to take my energy back and say, no, do your work, then come to me correctly. Don't steal pieces from me. Now, I can block him. He can make a fake account and look at me that way. Well, that's okay because I don't know about it and I don't feel my energy being stole. I don't feel someone prying into me. Because if you want to look at me and see what I'm doing, be a part of my life. Do your work to come back into union with me the right way. Come correct, though. Come correct. So I'm not abandoning myself. I'm actually standing up for myself and my self worth. Um, but I guess when and then your twin knows how to get in contact with you if they are blocked, you know, and that's another excuse of why you didn't contact me. But so for me, I leave him unblocked on my phone. My social media, you're blocked. That's what I had to do for me and in my specific situation because you will not be stealing energy. You will not be looking at my life from the sidelines. You will not be fantasizing and having any piece of me without doing the work and coming correct. So that's my last little rant of some of the videos and some of the topics that I've been listening to that have been really irking my nerve. Maybe I don't understand it completely. But baby, I got that epiphany yesterday with the mirroring. It's like, you're right. Let me get all the way into my empress state of being so that you can come correcting your emperor because I'm not accepting anything less. I've done my work. You got to do yours too. And I'm excited to know that I'm already in mission. I'm already in mission doing the service that God has called me to do. I don't have to wait for this person to come into union with me. Now, when he does, we on our mission together. That's great. But you are already in mission. You are already doing service. You are already in work. So I'm going to leave you with that. Continue to do your work. Continue to get into your higher self. Continue to become the empress or the emperor that you are. It's going to work out. It's going to come together. Start your channel. Rant. Get it out. Express yourself. It's like writing in the journal. I can write it, speak it, release it. And it's helping me so much. So anyway, diamonds and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak wisdom is a rare jewel. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you for checking me out on this twin flame rant. Please like the video, share the video, and I will see you guys next time.